Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The walls are closing in on General Hospital's Cyrus Plus, the one person who will see right through Jason and Sasha's lie. This week felt a little lackluster on General Hospital. There was clearly a lot of potential matchmaking going on between couples, and right in time for Valentine's Day, which is to be celebrated next week on the soap. We got more clarification on how Jens and Natalia know one another, and Jason offered to go along with Sasha's story. The biggest development that stretched out over the week is that it looks like time is finally up for Cyrus. Between Danny accusing Cyrus of killing his mother in a pact, Charlie's and Jason threatening Cyrus' life if he touches his son again, it sure felt like the show is setting up a Who Killed Cyrus storyline. They have for a while now, but this week, it just felt like it's coming sooner rather than later. Then there is Dante confirming to Alexis and Christina that Cyrus is a suspect, and Alexis fuming to Jason that she wants to be the last face Cyrus sees. More than half the town appears to be lining up to kill Cyrus at this point. Review the suspects here. I just hope we get answers as to what his motives for all these killings are before he gets taken out. In last week's column, I floated the idea there is no rhyme or reason to these murders, and that Cyrus is just a sociopath. Now he is clearly fixated on Elizabeth, and maybe also lucky at this point, as he spied on the nurse twice this week, and thinks she got him banned from turning woods. But after Martin pushed his brother to file charges against Jason for threatening him, Cyrus claimed he'd had enough violence in his life and was choosing peace. What? Then, there is the matter of the whole reason they were at Charlie's was that Cyrus wanted to talk to Lucky and try to make him see that everyone misunderstood his intentions towards Lulu. He is obsessed with getting back into the family's good graces. It's feeling more and more like this is going to turn into an MPD/dissociative identity storyline. As Martin mentioned, Cyrus clearly has mommy issues. Plus, he has long been fixated on Laura, and then that fixation shifted to Lulu. If and when Cyrus goes out, I want it to be with a bang. I want to see Cyrus go off the deep end, pull off his best Norman Bates, and dress up like his mother or Laura when he goes out. We were so close to Nina finally telling Willow about her sleeping with Drew when Tracy interrupted them. Seriously, Tracy, this was one time we could have done without your insults and meddling. As tired as I am listening to Willow cry about how awful everyone is towards her, especially given she brought this on herself, I don't want to see her turn on Nina when the truth comes out. However, that's precisely what I fear will happen. Willow has jumped from Dawn of Day to the Corinthos/Quartermain clans, and is now firmly entrenched in the cult of Drew. She doesn't have an "I need to be rescued" problem. She has an "I don't have an identity of my own" problem. Nina's tried to tell her as much. Willow needs to figure out where she and her children go from here, not where she, Drew, and the kids go. So Jason's stepping up and going along with Sasha's plan to let everyone, except for Danny, believe he's the father of her baby. Oh wow, how original. If anyone should be able to see through this farce of a story, it's Carly, because, been there, done that. And how angry will Carly be with Jason for keeping her grandson from her? Karma's a bitch, Carly. I was glad that Jason insisted he couldn't lie to Danny about Sasha's baby. Jason's actually turning out to be a pretty good father, while his brother Drew has become the crappy one. Drew began heading there long ago by putting Carly over Scout, similar to how Jason did the same with Sam, Danny, and Jake in the past. In the end, though, this entire scam they are trying to pull off seems to be about one thing: pairing up Sasha and Jason as a couple. Anna's been on my and many viewers' nerves lately because she's so inconsistent in how she does her job and applies the law. However, I was totally behind her locking up Joss this week for trespassing at Cyrus' apartment. Both she and Jason spent a few episodes in the slammer, but they look to be out by next week. I enjoyed the scenes between Carly and New Jack, along with Maxie and Lucas at the Brown Dog Bar. I'm still holding out judgment to see how well Carly and this New Jack work together. I found myself very excited about Maxie pairing Lucas up with a model from Deception, and hopefully, he's not some stereotypical, self-absorbed poser. As much as I like Brad, I can do without his flexing his muscles at work, and these schemes to try and get back with Lucas. He's just coming off as completely pathetic. Poor Brad is lost without his Brit.